Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Today we're going to be carrying on Final Fantasy XIV. At this point, it's just like the waiting game for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So, because like I said, that'll be the next big playthrough on the channel. So, hello. I've been busy the last couple of days, but I'm here. Yeah. Right, I need to do the 68, 70, and 80 dancer quests, and then I'm going to start on Machinist. I missed a couple of days of resets, but whatever. Let me just quickly go to my adventures, do the roulettes. Take this. Might as well do those at least. But at this point, that's what Final Fantasy XIV has become for me. It's just a leveling simulator. The second I hit all 90 and finish the story, I'm out of here. There's nothing else in the game that really interests me. Like, I'm not really into hardcore raiding anymore. I used to be, but just not anymore. I've never been into PvP in this game because it's too slow. Because after playing World of Warcraft for like a decade before this game, the global cooldown of 14 will always be a problem. So it's just not exciting. It's not fun. And I don't expect and I don't want 14 to change. It's just not for me. There's probably some people that really enjoy the PvP in this game. I'm not one of them. Okay, let's see. Silver pieces, materia, and food. Silver pieces. Materia. Hopefully I can actually finish the free quest today, if I have the energy to do it. And we can start on Machinist. But with Machinist, I have to record things. Let me check Machinist. Yeah, I've not done the 60 to 70 quest on Machinist either, so... Oh. I got a lot to do. Alright. I actually haven't got a clue what the 68 dance quest is. Let me check the 65 one. And we're back for another. Okay, so it looks like it's in Gridania. So let's go to Gridania. So what I'm working on now is I'm doing the 68, 70, and then hopefully 80 dancer quests, and then I need to do all the Machinist ones. But the reason why it takes so long for me is because I actually record them as separate videos for YouTube. If I didn't record them, I would just blitz through them, but I do actually do them quickly. Oh. Ah. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so it was in Gridania. I thought it was from this guy, but it's actually from Nashimira. Alright, so I'm going to start recording the dance quests. Let's get them done. So, there we go. Recording in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 68 dancer quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we are here in Gridania, in New Gridania at 10:11, and we need to talk to Nashmira. The quest is called High Steppen in the Holy Steed. Nashmira is smiling at you expectantly. So, Mithrie, your timing is impeccable. I just received word from Ishgard. The powers that be have decided to welcome Group Falsium with open arms. Fortunately, there are no rumors to suggest that the Totenaz has already struck in the city or any surrounding regions in Corvus. And yeah, word has it that some of the less privileged residents of the city have grown increasingly vocal of late. Not entirely unlike what we have witnessed in Ordar. We must be vigilant. And so I would like to ask you and Rana to make for the Holy See as soon as you are able. I would join you, but I fear that my wounds are not healing as quickly as I had hoped. I would only slow you down. Leave it to us, Mistress Nathmira. No matter what shadows plague the people's hearts, there'll be no match for your two favourite proteges. Come, Mithrie, Ishgard awaits us. Which way was it again? Alright. So, let's catch up with Rana in Ishgard. Okay, stop recording. So, today is probably going to be a lot of recording, basically. Which is okay with me. Let's see. Art. 1. Okay, let's go to Ishgard. It would be good to get all these quests out of the way, that's for sure. And let's hope I can survive 10 minutes before I get tired. I think I get tired just because of knowing the fact I've got so many to do. The idea of it exhausts me. Obviously, I've already hit 90 with my dancer. So I'm doing these obviously very late. I don't know if like Mithrie must be freezing. Wearing a skirt in frost town. Anyway, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we caught up with Rana. Why my arms and legs feel like they're going to freeze and snap off like icicles. How can you even bear this, Mithrie? I'm used to it. I suppose adventurers like you get to experience all sorts of climbs in your travels. Perhaps with time, I'll get used to it too. Anyhow, our first order of business is to pay our respects to our hosts. I've been told that one Sir Handaloop awaits us at a place called the Congregation. I take it you know the way? Alright. Let's go. Hey Ian, good morning. How are you today? Sorry I've not streamed the last couple of days, I've been busy. And you might have noticed, I got a new chair. Yeah. So basically yesterday I was piecing the chair together, and I had to bring up 2 flights of stairs and piece it together and stuff, but by the end of it I was exhausted. So, and I asked my housemates if they want my DX Racer. Like, one of them doesn't, the other one already has one. So, I'm going to just give it to my dad. Here's Handaloop. Alright. Okay, let's carry on the recording. So, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we caught up with Handaloop. So, well met, Mithrie. It is always a pleasure to welcome you back to Ishgard. Though I must say, I did not expect to see you return to us as a member of a travelling dance troupe. Just wait until you see her on stage. She is a sight to behold. Oh, but forgive me. My name is Rana Migo, and I thank you for opening the gates for our fair city on Troop Falcium. The pleasure is ours. I must confess, I found the report from our friends at the Twinado regarding this Dance of the Damned somewhat difficult to believe. But if even a great hero like Mithrie here would come all the way here for this purpose, I would be a fool to dismiss the threat. And yeah, I have questions. The instructions from your mistress Nashmira called for rounding up prominent members of the commoner class and seating them front and center at your performance. I did not object, of course, but whatever purpose is this meant to serve? The Totenaz is a plague that spreads from one man's heart to the next, and those whose hearts weigh heaviest with anger, fear, and unease are often the first to fall prey to its clutches. If we can assemble influential members of the community, and free their hearts from shadow before disaster strikes, these men and women could in turn raise the spirits of their peers. Mrs. Dashmira believes that this is our best hope for curtailing the spread of the Totenaz. Where the leaders go, so others will follow. I suppose it is a logical course of action as any. Very well. I have already identified suitable personages and extended to them an invitation to your performance. The venue will be before the gates of Judgment. We believe this location would be most accessible to those who live outside the city walls. Thank you kindly, my good sir. Well then, Mithrie, we'd best get on our way. We don't want to keep our audience waiting out there in the freezing cold, do we? Oh, why did I remind myself about the cold? Brr. Brr. Okay, so now let's go to the Gates of Judgment and see what we need to do. Okay, stop recording. Brr. It's like I'm Chewbacca or something. Okay, part 3. But yeah, it was so hot last night in the UK, like, I had to literally keep my air conditioner on when I was in bed. I've never done that before. It's that hot. So, I literally, like, it did chill the room a little bit to a point where I needed to, like, put my cover on me. But I thought it's better to sleep with the cover on me and fresh air than, basically be waking up in pools of sweat. Oh, I have my AC running 24/7. Yeah, fair enough. You know, I will for now as well. And you know things are bad when the AC is on and yet the room is still getting hotter. So, right, I might actually turn the AC down. Yeah, I lowered it 2 degrees. Let's see if it can fight against the heat increase. Okay. Here is the runner. Alright, let's carry on the recording. So, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we caught up with Rana at the Gates of Judgment. So talk about an opposing audience. Now, let's give them a show to remember. Oh, and Mithrie, let's keep the purpose of a performance to ourselves, alright? We don't want to cause a panic, after all. We can draw out and dispel the darkness before the Totenaz strikes. Our task will be much the easier. And besides, we want our audience to enjoy the show, don't we? I must admit, I'm a bit nervous, but I know we'll be fine if we trust in each other. Alright, here goes nothing. Watch closely and follow my lead. So, ladies and gentlemen, fair citizens of the Holy See, hailing from distant Radzahan in the east, we are Troop Falcium. Today we dance for you the Kregstan, an ancient art passed down from us from the days of yore. Though the Kregstan was born on the battlefield, it is a dance that brings healing and succor. Your people suffered for too long the horrors of the Dragonsong War. Our performance fill your hearts with hope and heal any scars that may still linger. And now, without further ado, let the show begin. Oh, that Final Fantasy IX music. I've never seen dancing like this before. It stirs the very depths of my soul. Just watching her, I can feel all my pain and anger melting away. Uh-oh. Pay no mind to those ominous clouds. It's all part of the performance, you see. Yes, Droop Falcion spares no expense in the treating our audience to a spectacle for the senses. That's your cue, Mithrie. Now sweep those nasty shadows away. Alright, let's do this. I'm level 90 already, so this is going to go by very fast. There we go. Let's talk to Rana. So when I received a sudden invitation to this performance, I didn't know what to expect. But that was simply remarkable. Ever since the show ended, my mind is clear and all my troubles just don't seem so bad anymore. And I the same. I must say that the last scene where those fearsome shadow beasts appeared was particularly dramatic and invigorating. It's the strangest feeling. Even though my lot in life hasn't changed one bit, I feel like I'll be able to face tomorrow with my head held high. So, you folks are too kind, but I thank you one and all. Never in my life have I felt so proud to be a dancer. So, nothing quite like seeing all those smiling, satisfied faces, don't you agree? Just the thought that we were able to bring a measure of happiness and hope to those proud, strong people makes all the hard hours of training worthwhile. And can you believe it? We were even able to stave off the shadows before the Totenaz even struck. I do believe that we've more than done Ashmira proud. I dare say our job here is done, so why don't we head back to Gridania and share the good tidings with everyone? I'll race you there. Alrighty. Back to Gridania. Hey Jen, hey Don. Hey. Yeah, can you tell me about this telescope thing? Like I heard people talk about it, but I don't know what it's regarding. What is the telescope thing? Hang on, I just need to... Yeah, I realised that I didn't translate my gaming news into 10 languages. Whoops. How dare it. How dare I work less than needed. Using it to observe the other galaxies, it took 20 years to get there. Oh, really? Jeez. But then how long did it take for the signal to come back? Have we been waiting like 20 years for the broadcast to arrive? Obviously, the signal's got to travel a very long way. Nope. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Hang on, I'm just translating my gaming news into 10 languages. Because, like, the process for the gaming news is simple. There's just so many steps to it. Because I upload it to YouTube, I upload it to Instagram, I upload it to TikTok, I upload it to Facebook, I upload it to Reels, I put it on the Instagram stories, and I put it on my website. I translate it to 10 languages. So there's a lot of steps. So even if the gaming news is 1 to 2 minutes long, it takes 1 or 2 hours a day to get it done. So I hope you guys support what I do. And then also the fact I need to research what I'm even going to put in the game and use to begin with. But I do have to read all the news, see if there's anything interesting going on. And also as well, I need to filter through what is interesting and not interesting, and also what I've already reported. So that I don't say the same thing over and over again. Okay. One other thing I need to do. I feel it's worth it though. Like, I am enjoying it, the content, the gaming news, and it's growing nicely. So I'm not rich yet. I'm not ready to retire, but I mean, guys, do you like my gaming news every day I put out? I know that I ask a lot. Yeah. By all means. Like, why not? If people love doing it, they might as well enjoy it, sort of thing. Right. Hang on, just doing something. Then I can finish the 68 quest off, and then we can do the 71.
I'm reflecting this week a lot on.
Almost done. I really should have done this before the stream, as always. But you know me. Only so many things I can remember. But the good news is, like I said, I bought the new chair at least, so that's out the way. Also, as well, for a while, I had this weird flag on Facebook. So they marked my page as uploading limited originality content, even though all of my gaming news, for example, complies 100% with fair use. But basically the implication of that was it caused the page to be unable to be ever monetized ever in the future, which is because if you don't know, Facebook actually has a monetization program, just like, for example, YouTube. So I don't qualify for it, nowhere near. But I just didn't like the idea that my page could never get monetized. So I appealed it to say that, actually, no, my content complies with fair use. I even spoke to Facebook on the phone, and they removed the flag. So maybe one day my gaming news on Facebook will get monetized. It'd be nice. I want everything I do to be... what's it called? To be monetized. So if I post it on Facebook, if I post it on Instagram, if I post it anywhere, really, I want it to be like monetized. Okay. Alright, I think I'm finally done. So let's turn in this quest. Actually, before I do, I need to go to the toilet. Oh, I'll be right back. But yeah, it's so hot. Like, when I walk out of my room, I walk into... it feels like a wall of heat. I need to walk through a wall of heat to go to the bathroom. Go back and admire my new chair. All right, let's finish off the 68 dancer quest finally, and we can move on to 71. So recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we made it back. Let's talk to Rana. Mithrie, it's Mistress Natmira. She's gone. Settle down, Rana. Nothing ill has befallen our leader. She has simply taken a leave of absence, entirely of her own volition. She said that she had a matter to attend to with an old friend, the same friend who introduced her to our patron Master Jijirushu, if I recall. She was reluctant to go into detail, but it would seem that this individual is also familiar with the Totanaz, and has been researching the situation in Alamigo on our behalf. Miss Nashmira means to join her there and scout out a suitable venue for our ultimate performers. She has asked you and Rana continue training on your own until such a time as she summons us. Would have killed her to at least wait for our report, or does this mean that she actually trusts us? If Mistress Nashmira believes in our ability to handle affairs, I suppose that we owe her the same in return. Now that Alamigo has finally been freed from the Garlean yoke, surely it's only a matter of time before its people are ready to welcome us with open arms. At the same time, much like with Ishgard, it is a land whose people have no more than their fair share of suffering. We will need to be at our best to deliver them from the dance of the damned. You know what that means, Mithrie? We must train with greater discipline than ever before. Cool. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys. Literally forgot my outro. Whoops. Part 5. Ugh. But yeah. Like, is it hot for all of you guys as well, where you are around the world? Oh, let me just edit the video. That sound was me. It's opening my editor. Okay, let's do it. 68 quests. Because, yeah, like I said, I just don't want to wake up and pools of sweat. I find it very annoying. That's why I left my AC on last night. I should be grateful that I have an AC, to be honest. I don't think anyone else in this house does. But like, if I didn't have an AC, I would have had to leave already. Like this room would be, I wouldn't be able to stay here and work from here. Okay, level 68. Save and render. Yeah, I know, Jim. I've been slacking. Alright, so 70 quests, 80 quests, then I need to look at the machinist quests. So for machinist, because my machinist is 70, so I'll need to do the 63, 65, 68, and 70 machinist quests as well. Yay! 23 here, 30 next Monday. Okay, I think the video's finished encoding. Let's see if it encoded properly. So it did. Cute. Alright, let's close that. Close. But yeah, you should have seen me yesterday. I was so flippin' tired. Level 8. There is a level 80 quest, yeah. Hey Joshua, there's a level 80 quest for all the classes, but I think that's basically it. Once they've, and the level 80 quest is completely optional as well. So, but I do them just for the sake of it. But yeah, every other class I have, other than Blue Mage, is 70. So I have to do the 70 to 80 grind, and then 80 to 90. So. But I haven't even touched my Craft of the Gatherers yet. I'm waiting until 6.2 to do the Gatherers, because there'll be the Omicron Beast Tribe to level the Gatherers. And to be fair, I'll probably hit level 90 quickly with the Beast Tribe. And then if they add the Loporits and it focuses on crafting, then I'll probably just do it then. But we'll see. But either way, regardless of where I am, progress-wise, I'm waiting for Xenoblade. Why is your blacksmith purple in color? These purple ones are because these are the ones where I've leveled up D-Synth. Oh, not D-Synth, sorry. I've my specialist's crafts. I've never really looked at specialisms. I don't really care. So, but these are the three I chose. So blacksmith, goldsmith, and level worker. So anyway, let's now do the level 70, not level 70, sorry. Yeah, actually, yeah, the level 70 dancer quest. So, recording in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 70 dancer quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we are here in New Gridania at 10:11, and we need to talk to Rana. So, the quest is called Save the Last Dance for Me, and we will get Technical Step. So, Rana has a letter in hand and is excitingly waving it in your direction. Great news, Mithrie. A postmuggle just dropped off this letter from Mistress Nashmira. She says that the stage has been set for our performance in Alamigo. So, why she's even scolded out what she claims is an ideal venue to host our exhibition, a village called Alagana that sits in Girabania Highlands. Doubtless in part due to its location near the border, there are considerable fears among the villagers that the Guardians will return and retake their home with a vengeance. In other words, it is precisely the sort of place where the Totenaz is likely to strike. At any rate, Mistress Nashmira assures me that she and her secretive acquaintance have made all the necessary preparations. The Alamigan residence, she says, has seen fit to ensure the Alaganans' most prominent residents will be in attendance. If we can perform as we did in Ishgard and swiftly dispel the darkness from their hearts, surely they'll be able to influence their fellow villagers and stave off the onset of the Totenaz. And what did she say at the very end of the letter? Yes, Rana Mithrie, the success of our tour and the very future of True Falsium itself rides on you. I am counting on you to rise to the occasion. Are you excited as I am? Let's make this show for the ages, and with that, let's set out for Alagana. We mustn't keep Mistress Nashmira waiting. Cool. Alright, let's go to Alagana. Okay. Let's go Alagana. Fair enough. You just gather excess when you're on the quest, you mean? Alright, let's carry on the recording. So recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we caught up with Rana. So, there you are, Mithrie. Have you by any chance seen Mistress Nashmira? I can't find her anywhere, but I'm sure that she'll be along soon. I know that she wouldn't miss our performance for the world. And look at what I found. I scoured the Truth wardrobe to find outfits befitting the grand finale. One thing for certain, we'll be dressed to impress. And remember, Mum's the word about the Totenaz, alright? We want our audience to enjoy the performance without worrying themselves with the terrible truth behind it all. Well then, whenever you're ready to take to the stage, you know where to find me. Okay, so we have a fight on our hands. So this is it, Mithrie, ready to raise the curtain on our final act. Duty calls commence battle for Save the Last Dance for me. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Rads at Hand across the sea, I present the incomparable transcendence, True Falsium. Today we perform for you the ancient dance of our ancestors, a spectacle to stir the heart, enrich the mind, and chase away the shadows of doubt that plague your soul. Feast your eyes upon the Kragstadt. So, right on cue. Alright, Mithrie, let's take out that nasty thing before our audience realizes it's not just for show. So, just look at those intrepid faces. The excitement in the air is almost palpable. They know that they're about to get a show for the likes of which they've never seen. So the other Megans are counting on us, Mithrie, and in more ways than than they themselves even know. We must dance and not stop dancing till every last shadow has been purged from their hearts. This is the performance we were born to give. Alright. Give a dance partner. I guess we have to take these out. Okay, so don't let them touch you. Rooney. Jeez. The troop can help us. Ah, here's Nashmira. Nice. Nice. GG. I'm used to with the trust just always following what the NPCs do. Get rid of this big guy. Into this one. That one. That. Jeez. He's nearly dead. There we go. Nice. So, Mistress Nashmira. Oh, I knew that you wouldn't miss our grand finale. And your dancing, why, you were every bit as enchanting as I remembered. From all those years back, sharing the stage with you truly was a dream come true. I simply had to make amends for my embarrassing display in Gridania, did I not? My wounds had all but healed entirely, so I redoubled my training efforts after arriving here in Alamigo. I dare say I feel as spry as I have in years. And yet, there can be no doubt, you and Mithrie were the true stars today. To think that you have come so far in such a short span of time. Mayhap I should have just admired your performance from the wings instead of stepping in. Tut-tut, Mira. I seem to recall that you were telling me just the other day that the girl was still not ready for the spotlight. So, you know me, Lamin. I am strict with my students because I expect only the best from them. And these two have done me proud today. Fancy meeting you here, Mithrie. I must admit that it gave me quite a start when my mirror here told me that you, of all people, had joined her merry little troop. Mira and I go far back, you know. After those horrific events unfolded in Ordar, I hid away in Favnir for some time. It was then that we first made each other's acquaintance. Song and dance go together rather well, needless to say, and our friendship rapidly blossomed. When she turned to me for assistance in planning Troop Falcium's tour of Eorzea, I was more than happy to do my part. It does not surprise me that an accomplished adventurer would have many friends across the realm, but never would I have suspected you and my dear Lamin were so close. Truly, fate must have brought us together for a reason. I feel the same. Your presence alone has motivated me to grow in ways I never would have thought possible. You have given me the courage, strength, and determination to be more than what I was. You know, that's what I do. Thought I recognized that face from somewhere. From the Liberator of Alamigo to Traveling Performer, eh? Not a path I'd have predicted, but I'm hardly surprised to see you emerge triumphant in whatever you do. Aye, that was truly a performance for the ages. Here in Alagana, we don't get much exposure to foreign cultures. Rather stimulating that was, especially the grand finale where you chased off those bloody shadow beasts. Got the blood pumping, I'd say. I only wish that there was more that we could do to show our appreciation. Think nothing of it, my good sir, just knowing that we've brought a measure of joy to Alamigo in its time of need is reward enough for us. Too kind you are, miss. The road ahead of us is a long one, but thanks to you, we can stride down it with a spring on our step. Know that our village is always open to you. Should you ever be willing to grace us with another performers? Well, friends. So, phew, for a second I thought that he'd realized the true nature of those shadows, but no. The threat of the Totenaz is gone for now, and it seems no one's the wiser. That is heartening indeed, and with that, we should prepare for our departure. The Alamegans were kind enough to invite us in these trying times. We mustn't linger so long that our presence becomes a burden. I too should be on my way. It was a pleasure and honor both to see you on the stage again, Mira. And you as well, Mithrie. Till our paths cross again, go in safety. Cool. Right, let's talk to Rana. So, well, that's the last of it. Our props are packed up and we're ready to take to the road. I must say that it's a touch bittersweet knowing that this was our last performance, but I suppose even the best of things must come to an end. Mrs. Nadmira will go ahead to Limsa Laminza to secure us passage back to Radzahan. You'll stop by to see us off, yes? We'd like to pay you proper thanks before taking our leave of this land. Cool. Alright, let's catch up with them in Limsa. Hey, Red Martian. Yeah, I do read the chat and stuff, but I don't reply to it while I'm recording videos. And you just happen to come in when I'm doing a longer video, so... But I do keep an eye on the chat. Limsa Laminza. Hey, Mom. Good morning. That photo I sent you was funny, right? Was hyper snap. Where is Rana? But if they're leaving and they're going back to Radzahan, will there be a level 80 dancer quest? Or are they going to just be gone? Guess we'll see. Alright. So, wait a minute. Yeah. Alright. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we caught up with them. So, Mithrie, I am so touched that you really did come to see us off. Thank you ever so much for all you've done. It was an honor to tour Eorzea with you, and bring strength and succor to its people. You have my gratitude as well, Mithrie. The people whose hearts you have touched will, in turn, inspire others. Yes, before long, the Dance of the Damned will be but a memory. And yet, until that time, we cannot let down our guard. I suppose that we extend our tour of Eorzea in the event that there are yet people in this realm who still require our aid. Do you truly mean this, Mr. Nashmira? Mithrie and I can keep dancing together? In good time, rather, yes, but Mithrie is an adventurer, and one whose services are justifiably in high demand. It will not be very considerate of us to monopolize her services for our ends. And so we bid you farewell for now. Rana and I will remain in Limsa and consult with Master Gigi Ruju about potentially extended our tour to new locations. Pray come and visit us on occasion, yes? Rana gets awfully lonely without company. Hey, that's not... Well, I suppose it is true. Keep dancing, Mithrie, and let us eagerly await the day that we can take the stage together anew. Cool. That's complete. I've learned a new ability. Technical Step. Okay, so the next quest is in the Shadowbringers expansion. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys. Alright, level 70 quest done. So yeah, there's the level 80 quest is right there. But let me encode this video. Where's my video editor? But yeah, Mom, it was so hot last night. I actually had to put the AC on while I was trying to sleep because I woke up in like a puddle of sweat. Left the AC on basically all night, and it did chill the room a little bit, so I had to use my duvet, but fine. I would rather use the duvet and it be fresh than wake up in puddles of sweat. I mean, that's what the duvet's for. But yeah, it was so flippin' hot last night. Like, jeez. Okay, episode 1686. That's a quest, level 70. And start encoding. But yeah, so for anyone lurking, I do record YouTube videos when I'm streaming, and part of the reason why I do that is to use the time efficiently, let's say, to make sure that I'm always working, that I'm always producing content that could potentially expand my YouTube channels. And also because as well, I'm being realistic with you, chat. There are some times when I'm in the stream and the chat is very, very quiet. So I've learnt with time to just not care and keep myself busy. So like the show must go on sort of thing. So whether there's one person here or a million, like I have something to do, which is good. Like because at the end of the day, I'm not here to, I'm not here for, like, I'm not desperate for attention, let's say. I'm just here to work. Okay, so that video is done. That level 70 dancer request. Finito. Alright, so let's see. Dancer, dancer, dancer. Alright, so let me do the level 80 dancer quest, and then I can make that line completely green. Red mage is done. Okay. And Astrologian is done. I guess I have not updated my website in a while. Or the spreadsheet, sorry. Yeah. Alright, here we are. Okay, let's do the level 80 quest. Because here is a classic example. It's like, I'm speaking to you guys and no one is replying. You're rude. You're flippin' rude. So, that's why I record videos. Alright guys, let's record the level 80 dancer quest. So recording in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be doing the level 80 dancer quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Limsa Laminsa in the lower decks at 9:15. And we need to talk to Nashmira. The quest is called Rising to the Occasion. So Nashmira is elated to see one of her favourite young proteges return. Well, if it isn't Mithrie, what a delightful surprise, and just look at that posture and poise. I can see that you've not neglected your training one bit since we last parted. Asteros, Group Falcium continues our tour to tour Eorzea, bringing hope to the dejected and downtrodden. Whenever and wherever the Totenaz threaten to rear its ugly head, we were there to cast out the shadows. With tales of our performances spreading across the realm, We've had no small number of aspiring dancers knocking at our door. Training them was consuming nearly all my waking hours, but recently Rana has stepped in to help shoulder that burden. Truly, I'd be lost without her. And what of you, Mithrie? Have you had any noteworthy performances since we last met? I travelled to and from a distant world, and I thought our voyage to distant shores was a long one. I see that you've had yourself quite an adventure, though I confess the full import of your tale is quite beyond my comprehension. Still, this bounty hunter you befriended put you in quite the predicament, didn't he? It reminds me of another troublemaker I used to know. Me, a troublemaker? I may have been immature, but I only had my friend's best interest at heart. Isn't that right, Mithrie? And besides, it sounds like even this bounty hunter came around in the end. Indeed, there is a certain something about you, Mithrie, something that brings out the best of those lives you touch, and Rana here is a prime example. The hot-headed girl I once knew has come into her own as a dancer, a woman and a leader of her peers. Perhaps it is finally time that... yes, I am sure of it. And Mithrie, Rana, there is a dilemma that has been weighing heavily on me of late, but I do believe I finally found an answer. Pray accompany me out of the city to Lanosia. I would discuss matters further with you away from the crowds. Cool. Alright, let's go to Summerford. Stop recording. So it does feel good to finally get these quests out the way, and if I can keep the momentum going, I might as well start recording the Machinist quest as well. I don't know if I'll finish the Machinist quest today, but, you know, there's no point delaying the inevitable. And it's flipping hot. Like, it's like my AC is, like, working really, really hard, and the room's only getting hot. Let me check the exhaust. Give me a sec. If the exhaust has fallen, then it doesn't pull down the room properly. Need any headphones, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, Don, yeah. So if you don't speak, I will record. Totally. It's only in 14. Like, there's some other games where, like, for example, when we play Xenoblade, I will be concentrating a lot, and I'll have the cam open the whole time. I won't be recording any videos for Xenoblade. So, but, you know, games like Xenoblade, they're sort of in-depth RPGs, so I'm going to be working hard in that game regardless. So, yeah. But what I'm saying is, basically, is that this is why I record videos on stream. If there was always people to talk to, then I would record less. Alright, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we made it to Nashmira. So, Mithrie, Rana, forgive me for not sharing the news with you two sooner. As fortune would have it, True Falcium has been invited to perform at the Mujikoza in Kugane. And our patrons are willing to pay a premium for our services. The Mushikoza? You mean that I could dance in the same stage that has hosted some of the most renowned artists in all of the Far East? Someone pinched me. When do we leave? as soon as we are able, and therein lies my dilemma. The threat of the Totenaz still looms over Eorzea, and I have a duty to train the next generation of dancers to carry on True Falcium's mission. I cannot very well abandon these shores while my life's work remains undone, and so I turn to you. Rana Migo, you have blossomed into a fine dancer and a capable leader. I would have you assume my role as principal and oversee True Falcium's tour of Kugane. Mr. Najmira, what are you saying? It is the only practical solution. You would travel to Kugane and share our art with our friends in the Far East, and I could remain here to train our new recruits and deliver the people of Eorzea from the throes of the Totenaz. But I'm not ready for this. There is still so much I must learn. You told me as much just moons ago, and I have seen you come far since then. No one is a born leader, and doubtless it will be a struggle at first, but you are every bit as prepared for this role as the day I inherited it. I would not make this offer if I did not believe that this with all my heart. And yet I cannot, and will not, force the position upon you. But at the very least, pray think upon it for a while. Leader and principal of True Falcium? I do believe Mistress Nashmira's lost her wits. Why, I still remember the days I would trip over my own 2 feet every time I took to the stage. And yeah, she seems intent on remaining here in Eorzea. If I refuse, the curtains will fall on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to showcase our art on the Far East bigger stage. And yeah, where I... And were I to go, and fail spectacularly, I swear my mind is going in circles. Whatever should I do, Mithrie? It's not like me to brood and fret like this. Stop brooding. You're a dancer, are you not? What are you saying? That if I cannot find the answer I seek, is still thought perhaps I might find in motion? You may very well be right. Dance with me, Mithrie. Show me through your motions all you have learned in your travels, and help me to clear the shadows of doubt from my mind. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Rana. So, a stunning view, no sign of onlookers for moms. Yes, this place should serve nicely for our private performance. We dance today not for admiring crowds. Our only audience is each other. So face me, Mithrie. I would look upon your movements in all their glory, and let you inspire me to great heights. Interesting. They changed the lighting just for this scene. Oh, thank you, Mithrie. That was simply exhilarating. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Rana. So, from the first step, I couldn't take my eyes off you. Before I knew it, I had forgotten myself, my worries carried off by the wind. You were watching me, yes? And what did you think? Have I truly come far, as Mr. Nashmira says? Indeed you have, and you will go further. So you're saying that there's still room for improvement, eh? Well, consider the challenge accepted. I'll train harder than ever next time we meet. You'll see what I'm truly capable of. In any event, this I know more than ever. Dancing is my life. My calling. I must continue to perfect my craft, that I might inspire and hope to others. Just as Mistress Nashmira, you have inspired me. The answer is clear to me now. I may not be the leader that she was, but I will be the leader I know I can be. Thank you for everything, Mithrie. I must return to Limsa to relay the news, and Mistress Nashmira will join me there. Won't you? Alrighty. Let's go back to Limsa. Instagram video. You know what? I might just do that. Maybe I should just highlight it and put it on Instagram. Just Mithrie dance. I did like how they changed the lighting just for that scene. I thought it was cool. Alrighty. Here we go. Nashmira. So are we still going to go to Kugane? To down south? Sorry. Okay. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we caught up with them in Limsa. So Rana has come dashing into town, half out of breath. I can only assume what this means. The girl has found her answer, has she not? You bet I have. I may not be ready to fill your toe shoes completely, but damned if I'm not going to try. Leave the tour of Kugane to me. I'm proud of you, Rana. Now go and tell the others that you must begin preparations at once. I'll be along with Mithrie shortly. So, while I am beyond pleased with the results, I must admit that I did not expect the girl to reach a decision so quickly. Whatever did you do to bring about her change of heart? We danced together. So it was not with words, but through your actions that you spoke to the girl. Indeed, it is as I thought. Your very presence is as a mirror that helps those around you discover their true selves. In any event, Rana owes much to you, my friend. As do I. The true Falcium is stronger for you, having joined us. Come now, let's return to the others. Alrighty, let's return to the others. Okay, stop recording. So it makes me think that they're just going to finish the quest and there won't be any, what's it called? There won't be any performance in Kugane. Unless it's like some extended cutscene or something. I won't hold my breath. But yeah, good. So once this is done, I can start Machinist. Yeah. They finally finished. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should post that reel as a, sorry, that dance as a reel. Was it a minute? Minute and a half? I think it's minute and a half is the limit of reels. So, alright, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we return to them. Let's talk to Rana. I cannot say that I was prepared for this, and yeah, if this is how Mistress Nashmira would have it, it is far from my place to oppose. Besides, nothing in this world can last forever. With the end of one era comes the beginning of the next, and all of us here welcome Mistress Rana's reign. We will do all in our power to see that True Falsium continues to flourish under her stewardship. Kulud, my friends, you are too kind. Let's not forget that we are all in this together. If we move forward as one, there is no limit to the heights we may reach. And with that, we must prepare to set sail without delay. In Kugani too, there are those whose spirits sag, and we must bring them hope as only true Falsium can. I too should be getting on. The Totenaz threatens to return in hidden corners of the realm, and I must train the next generation of dancers to continue our fight. And you have your own adventures to return to, don't you, Mithrie? But don't be sad. Mr. Nambira, you and I, even if we go our separate ways, we will always be united by our passion for dance. Our paths will cross again, I'm certain. And on that day, you'll simply be astonished at the dancer I've become. Mark my words. And so to you, my rival, my friend, I say not farewell, but rather keep dancing until we might once again take the same stage. Oh, it's complete. We got the achievement, No Friends of Mine. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys. Done. But yeah, that dance was cool. I like it. I like that they actually spent time on the lighting as well, just for that one scene. So I've finally done the Dancer Quest chat. You proud of me? Done them all. Okay, let me edit some videos. I mean, that was the level 80 Dancer Quest. But that's it. There's no more Dancer stuff ever again. Alright, let's code. Finally, yeah, I know. Finally done with Dancer. Now, what's left on my list? I need to do the quest for Black Mage, Machinist, Ninja, Dragoon, White Mage, and Blue Mage. Like, Crafters and Gatherers, I've not even checked. I'll worry about that when I've done all the battle classes. Alright. So you're proud of me, chat? Finally did it. So level 80. I realize as well that, like, if I do Trust as Machinist, I might have to do Home is the Switch again. I really don't want to, but I might have to. Though, 70 to 71, I can't do Trust, can I? I'll have to just do roulette. It's encoding now. Like to switch? Oh, fair enough. You can do fates as well. Yeah, true. Okay. Alright, let me, well, I've got the editor open. Let me make the reel that you mentioned. The dance. And make it a minute and a half. Movements in all their glory, and let you inspire me to great heights. Okay. Yeah, so it's just... I might be able to shorten it to a minute and a half if I get rid of the loading screens. Okay, let me get rid of the loading screens, and I can make it a minute and a half. Okay, about 9 seconds left. Oh, thank you, Mithrie. That was simply exhilarating. Alright. So it's literally exactly a minute and a half. Cool. Reduce. Let's pretend it's like a clip. 20. Right, 207 July. Let's see, Mithrie. That's start coding. Weekly challenge reset. I think you can change your clothes for this as well. What do you mean, change my clothes? What are you talking about? Okay, clips. Alright. Let me make a reel out of the video. Feed. video. Because I don't want to have it on my mind. Like, oh, well, I need to do a clip. It's like, no, let's just get it done. It's uploading now. My tool that, you know, converts to thingies. I convert it into reels. Dancing clothes. I don't think I care that much. I just want to move on, you know what I mean? I'll do this one video, and then that's it. Okay, 45% uploaded. Okay, and 90% uploaded. Alright, let's make it to real. Okay, subtitles. I blame you, Jen. Making me do all this work. Giving me good ideas. Let's check it. Interesting. They changed the lighting just for this scene. Yeah, I'm just watching the video, the reel. Make sure that it at least shows something. Yeah, it seems to. Okay, let's export. Export. Okay, it's now processing the reel. Yamla's watching you work. Yeah. I'll say that this was 100% your idea, Jen. I'll put it on reel on my Instagram. Let's see. A serious-looking man working makes all the girls go woo, I think. Totally, yeah. Like, you know me, I work so hard. But it's one of those things, you know, you always say, like, is it actually work if you enjoy it? Like, not everyone gets to enjoy their job. In fact, most people don't like what they do for a living. But I just wasn't prepared to live my life like that. Bad enough. But hey, I am the best employer I've ever had. I know how to treat myself with respect. I know how to give myself time off when I need it. I know how to get the job done. I know how to enjoy my life and to have a good balance between work and life as well. So, so yeah. And I'm also filled with common sense and a sort of small level of empathy as well. Right, let me get up and stretch. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So, hydrate as well. Clear my throat a bit. Okay, perfect. Video's finished encoding. Download. Downloading it. Alrighty. Make sure it's encoded properly. Yes, it did. Alrighty. Reels. Transfer it to my phone. Let's see. Mithrie 14 dance. Alright, done. Done. Okay. I'm almost done, chat. Is to maybe sort of emphasize how much work it takes to upload a 1-minute video. You're downloading it. Basically, in order for it to work consistently, I have to transfer the videos to iCloud, then download it on my phone, and then use my phone to actually upload it to Instagram. Because the Chrome-based apps are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Okay, Instagram. Okay, upload. Reel. Add. Next. Next. Paste. Hit the cover. I guess because it's still uploading, so I have to just wait. Alright, So in the meantime, let's get ready for Machinist. Let's see what's involved. Has Machinist changed much at all? Because like I said, I've not played it since whatever level 70 is. So what, Stormblood? And even then, I didn't do any of the class quests. I'm probably still wearing level 60 gear. Oh no, I've got level 70 gear. Okay. I guess I got it ready for Bard. And that's real. Okay, I'm uploading the reel now. But yeah. I mean, Jin, if you like, you can be the first person to give it a thumbs up. See when it's uploaded now. Okay, Instagram. Alright, uploaded. What if I could put it on Facebook Reels as well, actually? Just to quickly check. Facebook. Reels. Maybe you guys didn't know, but there's now a Facebook Reels. It's not just Instagram Reels anymore. Paste. And it's uploading to Facebook as well. Alright, so, what do I need to know about Machinist? Like, this UI thing here, I've never seen it before. I like the post. Like, let me, if I can work this out. AoE, AoE, AoE. Is it basically just a case of just hypercharge too? What money? Oh, you're talking about Mithrie. Like, her. Ooh, ah. we missing some buttons? I think so, yeah, because I've not done any of the quests. Like, I'm missing... Like, I don't have flamethrower, for example. Let's see, world quests. Is it, like I said, is it basically like just use every ability when they're off cooldown? So when abilities are off cooldown, then press them. Otherwise, that feels like what the rotation is. Are you supposed to just spam heat blast over and over again? Oh, so the turret is not a permanent thing. Like it used to be, it's not a permanent pet anymore. It's another ability I have to use when it's off cooldown. Can I hyperdrive your turret? Okay. Press the wrong button. Use hypercharge to use heat blast. I mean, if you look at the rotation I'm doing, is there anything that you would change? Because I'm basically just hitting every button when it's off cooldown. And obviously for me, the FG and V buttons are my AoE rotation. Okay, so I really shouldn't use overdrive when I have other things pending. I don't even know which button Ricochet is. Oh, this one. G. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I am trying to interweave that abilities. What did this wildfire do? It's kind of weird that you can, what? It's like you can overdrive your turret even after it's been dismissed. Kind of weird. So if I just roll my face across the keyboard, like, will I do well as a machinist? It does feel like all I'm doing is pressing every button when it's off cooldown. Okay, I think that'll do. Alright. Maybe I'll work on refining with time. Arrow stabilizer. What's that for? Use the T gauge by 50. Okay. Right. So I could use heat stabilizer to do hypercharge quickly. I guess that would be part of the opening. Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let me go start recording some quests. in combat. There we go. Not combat anymore. Do these plants need to be tended to? The house? Okay. I said we'll work on it over time. We'll see if we can refine our rotation between 70 and 90. Alright. Where are we going? Down here? Guess I need to talk to Hilda. God, I haven't seen her in flipping years. Alright, let's record the 63 Machinist quest. So recording in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 63 Machinist quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Ishgard in Foundation at 11:12, and we need to talk to Hilda. So the quest is called the Fronting Heist. So Hilda has a favor to ask of you. So come to see how we're doing then. Well, that ain't much to test yet. Things are coming along, but progress is bloody slow. And one of those buggers at the fair for the Ions, what year or Joy showed. We best let them get back to it then. I have a different favor to ask of you, Mithrie. The watch has been tasked with its first big job, standing guard at the Temple Knight's investiture ceremony. This ceremony's important event, and setting the watch too, well, watch over it, is a gesture what's meant to embody the new spirit of harmony between highborn and lowborn. Lucia didn't honey her words. She said that making a mess of this duty is like to harm our reputation beyond saving. The hounds will be knocking down before they even take their first steps. But getting back to the favor, there's to be a meeting to discuss security and concerns for the event, and I want you sitting in on it. You see, the representative of the Temple Knights is the kind of bloke what has me itching to shoot him in the teeth. Pompous bastard by the name of Muscadine. If you're there, I might just be able to keep my trigger finger under control. Thanks, Mithrie. I appreciate the support. I'll see you at the congregation then. Alright. Well, let's catch up to Muscadine. They stop recording. Part 1. So yeah, it will be good to get Machinist out of the way. Then my physical ranges are done. After Machinist, I really don't know. If I'll Summoner. Like, Scholar and Summoner are going to level together. So, White Mage, Black Mage, I have no idea what I might do. We'll see. Well, I guess it depends how long Machinist takes to level. But if I can get all these quests done, if not today, then by, let's say, tomorrow, then then it's just literally a case of just level it to the 90. Then level 80, I do the Machinist quest. Do for the price of one? Yeah, absolutely. And the question will be, which one do I actually focus on? Do I do Scholar all the way? Or do I do Summon all the way? Or do I switch between the two? Do I do one to like 80, for example, and the other the 90? I'll probably, to be honest, I will probably do Scholar just because healer queues are so much better than DPS. Alright, so let's carry on. So recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I was not informed. So Mithrie's here as my advisor. I trust her advice a damn sight more than that of a certain empty-helmed, stiff-backed blue blood. I will not dispute her place at this meeting. In fact, I would be far less inclined to entrust this duty to a certain foul-mouthed, disrespectful commoner, were she not accompanied by an advisor. So my apologies for the interruption, Sir Muscadine. I bear urgent news. Speak. Sir, a thief has breached the vault and stolen the sacred blade Huntring. Runting? Runting's a sword what's used to dub new knights. Or so they tell me. But that place is crawling with guards. Hard to imagine how someone even managed to get in there, let alone filch anything. It's unthinkable. The treasury door is secured with 7 different locks. Sentries stand vigilant night and day. None could approach without notice. The sentries claim that they were struck senseless. They later awoke to find the door to the treasury hanging open, but of all the valuables secreted within, only the blade was missing. By all accounts, the entire incident took place over the span of a few short minutes. This burglary obviously had a plan and was very precise in its execution. And you say that only Huntring was taken? The loss of such a prominent symbol right before the ceremony bodes ill for Sir Amaric's reputation. The Lord Commander cannot afford to have his authority eroded at this delicate stage, lest Ishgard once more fell prey to infighting and insurrection. We must reclaim the blades ere its disappearance becomes common knowledge. I have not the time nor the knights to spare for this. Well, my hounds might be able to help you there. They're the best the watch has to offer, and I reckon that they can keep their gob shot. Your ceremony is our time to shine, and we've vested interest in seeing it go forward as planned. And there is no harm in getting on Sir Amaric's good side neither. What say we look into it? Do as you wish. With Mithrie's assistance, mayhap even your mob of commoners will see some modicum of success. Now, if you'll excuse me. So, prickly bastard, you think that he'd show a bit more bloody gratitude? Anyway, enough of that. We've a sword to find. We can begin by asking some questions, I reckon. Get our own idea of what's happened. Ready to put our Inquisitors... Inquisitoros? Good, then I've the perfect bloke for us to talk to. I know a knight took part in the raid on the vault a while back, and he just happens to be captain of the Treasury Guard. Let's head to the Hoplon and see if our man's about. Alright, let's go to the Hoplon. So looking at my spreadsheet, I've actually already done the Scholar and Summoner quest to level 70, which is good. I've obviously not done them to level 80 because they're still level 70, but it just means that when I level Scholar and Summoner up, I won't have that much to do in terms of quests. Because obviously I was worried about that, like it would be a lot of work if I suddenly have to record a lot of class quests for Summoner and Scholar. It's all done. La-di-da. And to be fair, like I said, I probably will stick with Scholar all the way to level 80, because, to level 90, because, you know, there's so many perks to being a healer versus being a DPS. Go there. I mean, guys, for those of you who've leveled up Scholar and Summoner, which one did you prefer to level up? What time is it? It's 5:45. Alrighty. Alright, let's keep recording. So, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've made it. So, Mistress Mithrie and Mistress Hilda, Sir Mukadane told me to expect you. And I thought that he'd have no time to spare. What does this mean that you're to help or hinder us? I'd help you, of course. Here, material evidence from the scene. All 7 locks on the treasury door were destroyed, and this scrap of metal was found lodged in one of the keyholes. The impact crushed it all out of shape, but that looks like a bullet to me. Our culprit's wielding some sort of firearm. A firearm, did you say? So, has there been yet another crime committed with one of those horrible inventions? By the gods, I can scarcely sleep at night for worry. I suspect that it's all fault of Sir Amarix's precious revolution. Who might you be, miss? And what did you mean by another crime? Why, the tales I've heard at high tea this past week would curl your toes. They say that a musket-wielding brigand now terrorizes the Western Highlands. Just when the threat of those dragon-loving heretics has finally ended, a new nightmare rises to take their place. And lest you think some noble lady's fancy, even the traders come to supply the crozier speaks of shots echoing in the air near Hemlock. Dreadful, simply dreadful. Understand that our knights must honor their oath to aid foreign nations, but must it come at the cost of keeping order in Ishgard? Look at me. I've become positively flushed. I must retire to my chambers. Was she hard of hearing or somewhat? That slavered harpy didn't so much as glance in my direction. An unfortunate habit of the more traditional highborn, I'm afraid. Such stubborn examples aside, however, your actions have taught many of our nobles the wisdom of heeding the common citizenry. I have not been ignored like that in a while. Well, thank you for the bullet, Sir Knight. Good day to you. As much as I'd like to ignore her ladyship's babbling, it might be worth looking into the rumour to this bandit up near Hemlock. Considering the timing and how the treasury was robbed, it's just too much of a coincidence. We've a couple of leads to follow, eh? Why don't you take the bullet to Stephanion and see if he can tell us where it came from? Meanwhile, I'll head out to Hemlock and look for anyone what's armed with a carbine or something similar. Come join me once you're done with the bullet. Might be that I'll need your help with the search. Cool. Alright, let's go to the manufactory. God, I haven't been to the manufactory for years and years and years. Alright. Let's do it. Summoner is fun. Yeah, I mean, I haven't touched them in a long time. So, eventually, I'll probably leave Scholar and Summoner. I'll probably do White Mage. Maybe White Mage next, or White or Black Mage next. One or the other. This is after Machinist is 90. Then I'll do Scholar Summoner. Then I'll get Blue Mage out of the way, and then I'll finish off with, with the melee. Like I said, I want to finish off with these 4 because I just think it'll be a fun way to end the grind. They're really, really fun to play. And when those 4 are done, I will do Crafters and Gatherers. But eventually, sooner than later, chat, the time will come when I'll be all 90, I would have recorded all the in-game quests and uploaded all the videos to YouTube. Finally. And then, like I said, then 14 will just be a case of return for the major story events, and that's it. But that won't be for a while. But at least I've got, let's say, I'm more focused now on it than I was before. Alright, let's keep recording. So recording in 3, 2, 1. And we made it to the manufactory. So, Mithrie, how fares the training of our Indomitable Watch? You have something for me. Okay, let's deform bullet and over. So yes, this is certainly the remnant of a bullet fired from close range, but more than that I cannot tell you. It may be made right here in the manufactory, but honestly, there is little difference between our ammunition and the bullets forged in limbs of the Minza. I'm afraid the deformation makes it impossible to identify an origin with any degree of accuracy. Cool. Alright, let's look for Hilda near Hemlock. Stop recording. Alright. But hey, at least I've done, what's it called? At least I've done all the dancer quests now. They're all done. That's a positive, that's good. One less thing to think about. Because the Dancer level 80 quest was episode 1687. What's it going to be? What's it going to mean? Is it going to mean anything when I reach episode 2000 of Final Fantasy XIV? Like, that's where I'm approaching. My 2000th video of this one game. Which is nuts. Crazy. Ah. We have a fight on our hands. Alright. Let's yeah, let's not look up Takaku's butt. Okay, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have a fight on our hands. Got my Chocobo summoned. So, my thanks. I was paying too much attention to the ground when those beasts came at me. I managed to put down one or two, but what's that you've got there? Let's hand over the leather collar. Leather collar, Those curs must have been set to guard the place, though they seemed wild enough to me. I found signs that someone was here, Mithrie, but that could be that her ladyship's brigand is more than empty parlor talk. Let's get back to the broom before we compare notes, so, huh? It's bloody freezing out here. Oh, alright, let's go back to the broom. Okay, stop recording. Part 5. Wasn't it the Machinist quest where there was that guy, the one I thought was so up his own ass? I was like, yes. Fairly sure it was Machinist quest. You can block everyone's screen with Bahamut. Yeah, that's why people level up, right? Okay. Yep. And Monk as well. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back. So, right, so what have we got? Did that bullet have a tale to tell? And that's too bad. I thought maybe that we could learn where it came from, at least. It seems that leaves us chasing after this mystery bandit. Mayhap I'll head out to Endwalker again and have another poke around. I'll stick it out here to keep drilling the troops in. We'll be the first to know when they're ready for inspection. Well, we'll make you proud, don't you worry about that. And don't stay away for too long. We've a thief to catch. Oh. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys. Okay, done. Another one bites the dust. Okay, part 6. Okay, Machinist 63 done. So I need to do 65, 68, and 70. I can't do 80 yet because I'm not level 80. So I've got technically 3 more quests. But let's encode this video. We'll see how I feel after the next one. It's because you just don't know if the quests are going to be 5 minutes or an hour. They're completely random. But I am looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. When did that come out, by the way? Is it like right at the end of the month? Well, I'll just buy it digitally on the day. I think something that's helped me the last few days is because I'm drinking these Huels, because they're sort of like meal replacement drinks, and they contain like 26 vitamins and minerals. This is not sponsored, by the way, but like I feel filled in, let's say. I feel so much more alive than before. And the AC is making sure that I don't sweat to death. It's keeping me focused. Okay. This is episode 1688. for the follow. With this machinist quest level 63. Okay, start encoding. The video's nearly encoded. But the thing is, like I said, once all these quests are done, then it will just be like level machinist all the way to 90. Like there'll be like, oh, maybe you have to record the level 80 machinist quest and that's it. So there won't be much interruption the next few days, basically. What's that? It's done. Ordered the 63 machinist quest. Alright. While I'm on a roll, let's what's it called? Let's keep this going. So now the level 65 machinist quest. So recording in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 65 machinist quest in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Foundation in Ishgard at 11:12, and we need to talk to Hilda. The quest is called Release the Hounds. Hilda wishes to share the results of her investigation at Hemlock. I've something to share with you, Mithrie. I pulled a scrap of parchment from a campfire found up by Hemlock, and the bits what weren't blackened and burned were an interesting read. Seems it was a contract of sort, promising the sale of a historically significant blade to a certain Lominsan merchant. I'll give you one good guess as to which bloody blade it's referring to. That Lominsan bloke never gives a name, but he's infamous for building a trade empire on the ashes of the Calamity. There's rumours aplenty as to why the shifty bugger's so successful, and not few of them point to a profit made from the black market goods. Well, it turns out that this infamous merchant was stopped at a checkpoint on the border. The Temple Knights there were keeping an eye out for the stolen sword, and reported that the trader was last seen making for Boulder Downs. That seems to match up with what we read on that contract day. We need to find that merchant and wait until the thief shows up with the blade. What say you both? I can count on you to come along, right? Now, you just hold on them. Sorry, you just hold on them, miss. I took your instructor job, but that don't mean you can drag me into the fray to wipe your goddamn asses. No one's saying that you have to do any fighting. Think of it as a chance to train us in the field, even if you might need to dodge a bullet or two. Why do I let myself get roped into these messes? Well, seeing as that merchant is giving me Homeland a bad name, I suppose I can help you this one time. I better see you out there too, Mithrie. That's settled then. Get your kits and meet us out near Boulder Downs. Alrighty. Let us go. Stop recording. 17 days? Okay. It should pass quickly. With my routine, the days just are blending together. Oh, I watched a random TV show on Disney Plus called Pam and Tommy about the relationship between Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. Very interesting to watch. It's like there's a lot about that situation that I just didn't know about. And they spoke about their relationship and all that stuff, but it's acted. It's like with actors, it's not a documentary or anything. So I'm sure that some bits have been changed from reality for entertainment purposes. But it was very good. I watched the entire season. There was like, I think, 8 episodes. And each episode was about an hour each. But just warning for the first couple of episodes, there's a lot of nudity. Especially male nudity. So, you soon know. It's a big dragon. Aye. Let's go. Alright. There we are. Okay. Let's record. So recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we caught up with them. So we found the merchant, Mithrie. He's out there doing a deal as we speak. But first we need to make sure his customer is the thieving bastard we're looking for. Sime, grab another hound and sniff out the situation. So you best go to Mithrie, just in case them pumps run into something they can't handle. If Sime fouls this up, be sure to give him a good smack around the snout from me. Okay. So, let's go. It's not too far away. Can't exactly call it a stealth mission though, if there's this many of them sneaking in. Okay, so we have a fight on our hands. So what, Hilda don't trust us or something? After all, the drills Rostnolf put us through, I reckon that we can manage a bit of spying. Okay, duty calls, commence battle for release the hounds. So, are you certain of this? As I recall, the client requested the fronting be delivered directly upon its acquisition. Aye, that was the deal. We delivered the sword, but then our client, as you say, turned around and gave it right back. A change of bleeding heart or something. I don't know. Look, can you fence a thing or not? Yes, I'm sure that we can come to an equitable arrangement. Aye, this is the bloke. Yes, ma'am. He's got the sword. Understood. Hilda's getting ready to charge in. We wait here for the rest of the house. The Sacred Blade Fronting. An impressive piece. Heavy with history and tradition. It should fetch a fine price with the right buyer. Well, thank the bloody gods for that. How about our share? I've got something to share with you right here, Brigand. Who in the bloody hells are you? Hilda's hounds. We uphold the law in Ishgard, and you are all suspects in the theft of the Sacred Blade Fronting. Ishgardian soldiers, I'll not risk my life against you fanatics. Get back here, you coward. I don't know how you found us, but you'll not be leaving here alive. Oh. I mean, 6 or 7 on 1 is not exactly fair. Ah, okay. I was going to say.
That's far enough! Right there!
In there. You done? Oh, really?
I see you. Is that all you've got? One shot, one kill.
I feel like I should keep going after all the others.
Let's finish it.
Okay. That's all the little ones taken care of. Now they can all help. Use second wind, just in case. Maybe we could actually interrupt that spell. Done. So the lads are still after the Bandit Chief himself, but it looks like we've got this lot sorted. We'll march them back to Ishgard, squeeze them for information, and hand them over to Muscadine. We did it, Mithrie. We got the sword back. The hounds have done well. The hounds have done very well. The hounds need more training. Thanks, Mithrie. This means a lot coming from you. Well, of course they've done bloody well. They've got me to train them. Sorry, Hilda, but the leader's gone. Seems the bastard had a chocobo hidden nearby. He was in the saddle on the way before we could catch him. Well, there is naught to be done about it. The blade's ours now. In any case, let's call this one a victory. Time to head home. Mithrie, hang about for a bit, would you? There's something that we need to discuss. Okay, let's talk to him. When you was fighting them bandits, I got a glimpse of the leader's weapon, and I reckon I might know where he got it from. But I'll need to do some snooping around before I am certain. Old habits die hard, I guess. Anyway, do me a favor and tell Hilda that I'll be taking some time off until I've satisfied my curiosity. Fair enough. Okay, let's go back to the broom. Yeah, I was going to say, Don. It's like... because you only saw one person, And then it's like, and there's like 7 of us. It's like, that's not exactly fair. But then they summon like 20 ads. Cool. Alright. So let's go to the broom. But yeah, it's cool. So I'm nearly done with the 65 quests. Leaves the 68 and 70 quests and I'm done. Finally. So yeah. So I guess after Machinist, it's going to be White Mage or Black Mage. Well, we'll see. Alright. Okay, let's record. So, recording in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we made it back to Hilda. So, welcome back, Mithrie. Wait, where's Rostamalfo? I thought he was with you. You just call him Rost. Easier. Taking time off to chase a hunch. What the hell's is that old pirate up to? I guess we'll just have to muddle along without him while he's looking into the firearm business. Besides, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit curious about it myself. What about you, Mithrie? Come back to the broom when you can, and it might be as well that we'll have a tale to tell. Cool. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys. Okay. That's another one done. Part 3. $6 already. Yeah. I literally might not even have time for anything else. Only 40, well, in 40 minutes I'll be gone. I'll tell you what, shall I just delay then the 68 and 70 quest till tomorrow, and then just go ahead and do beast drives, and if I can fit in a roulette or two, to see if we can hit 71. Produce. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But I think that's enough enough recording for one day. And tomorrow I'll do the 68 and 70 machinist quests. It's time coding. Because I recorded, like, how many videos I've recorded today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the 5th video I've recorded today. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough for one day. Yeah, let's see if encoded properly. Alright, encoded properly. Let's go do the Pixie V stripes. I can't do the Oka Sodra because my thing is too low. To do at level 80 plus. Okay, so let me quickly do the Pixies. Then, if anyone wants to do some roulettes, let me know. But yeah, I will be happy when this is all done. Machinist is off the list, the range, physical range is off the list. Then I've got 20 levels to decide which thing I'll do. Is Mum still around or is she gone? and do the quest of a different job. Yeah. Yep. My mother's asking me if I'm coming over today. I haven't been to my parents' house for like maybe 3 or 4 days now, so. He's in the dungeon. Okay. Bow. Okay, done. UVT. Let's get this. Yep. Alright. Like, the AC is trying really hard to keep things cool. But it's only getting hotter and hotter in here. Alright. He wants to do roulettes. Busy. Fight the party. Don't know if you got my invite, Joshua. There you go. Alright. Well, I start with 70-80. Now, guys, like I said, I always have to prioritize my YouTube channels or real life above streaming. Like, streaming will always be last place. Because streaming takes a lot more time, basically. And it's easy for things to slip. Like, it could literally be as simple as I had a rough night sleeping because it's too hot. So, no stream today. It'd be as simple as that. So, like, I'm not XQC. I can't stream 20 hours a day. I've got other things to do. I don't know how he's able to do that. He streams so flippin' much. I don't have the stamina even. Like, I can't even imagine doing a 12-hour stream. Shawing. Okay, let's commence. So yeah, so if I stream tomorrow, 68, 70 Machinist Quest, get them out of the way, and then just level Machinist to 90. I'll start working on it anyway. Oh, really? Sadistic. Oh, micro.
Forward!
Really?
Forward!
Then full on poetics again. After this one, I'll go spend some poetics. But, you remember, guys, I told you a while ago that I've got an itch to play 7 Remake again? Like, it's growing. So it won't obviously be before Xenoblade, but we'll see. I want to finish the game again 100% before Rebirth comes out, but we've got like a year and a half for that. Like I said, it's a good problem to have, but my notifications just won't stop going off now for Instagram. Crazy. Eventually I might have to just switch them off if they keep going. I do like, though, that there is a distinction that when someone DMs you on Instagram, the phone buzzes. I can tell the difference between a general notification and a DM. So, Jen, for example, when I get your DMs, I get notified more. Oh, Jen, I don't know if you're still playing Genshin Impact, but did you see the whole 3.0 news? Genshin. Uh, the fact that 3.0 might be coming out in August and all the new characters and so on. Maybe not the right time to be messing around with my UI. Yeah, I forgot that machinists have got the quick run as well. It's what I said about Genshin Impact. Like, I think it's a good game that is just completely spoiled by the cash shop. But I did have a hell of a time when I used to play it. That's why I played it for so long. Yeah.
I shan't hold back!
Games, yeah. Like, for example, if Nintendo made Genshin Impact, like, well, actually they did. It's called Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so be careful with this one. There are some things he does that can one-shot you. But I am, when I'm reading for the gaming news each day, like, I am seeing slowly that people are becoming less excited for Breath of the Wild. Not because they hate it, just because it's taking so long to come out. I'm sure that when they reveal more information about the game, that all the excitement will instantly come back. But for now, it's kind of dormant. But that's the thing, that, like, the pressure is on for Nintendo, isn't it? Because they have to deliver a 10 out of 10 game. It's a problem when you always put out amazing titles. Like, anything less than perfect, then people will complain. Have you seen the meme for it? No, I haven't actually. Thank you. Catch people out, definitely. Yep. Give me a pass-all button. For the love of God.
You underestimate me.
Please. Leave all the gear to the new players. I don't need any.
Out of my way.
There's like no good place to put this HUD. But you know, that'll be a conflict with the stream. There's that. That's now interfering with. Dang it. Oh.
As one.
Yeah. It's you're talking about like passes. Like, you know how people were complaining that Diablo Immortal's already got way too much monetization, way too much pay to win and stuff like that. With the most recent update, apparently they added a battle pass. That's why I just stopped reporting news on Diablo. Not newsworthy anymore. It's just money grabbing. Which is a shame, really. It really is. Because I did really like Diablo in the past. I get for not paying attention.
Let us be about it.
Boss. But I would say at this point, I'm not really even paying attention to any other MMOs that are coming out. I just don't think I'll ever have the time. I guess, yeah, the viewing cutscenes, you have to just wait for them to drop down. hell? Dang it. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Nearly there, nearly there. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. Healer's dead. Done. GG. Thanks, guys. Alright. 4-7. I think I might have time for a trials with that. 2 trials. And I have to go. Doobie doobie doobie. Ring. Okay. The last dungeon, guys, and then I have to go for the day. Oh, really? Could have been here for its story. No, we have to do this. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of sales going on. Speaking of which, it's actually Amazon Prime Day. That's of your reflexes here. So, you can maybe get massive deals on Amazon at the moment. Ooh. I'll look at my poetics tomorrow. Seem to be okay. Uh-oh. So after 2 years, finally finished the Platinum for Bloodstain. Oh, cool. Well... What's Shinru's story? Can't remember. Right. Oh no, but notice that he's already done Ramu's ability, now he's done Shiva's ability. It's your best friend. GG. Thank you, team. Let's see, the dragon itself was summoned by the sloppy one. They fight before Shinru, and it is, or is after. Well, Shiva and Ram, but everything that's a Run Reborn. I think Shinru was Stormblood, no? Anyway, guys, I better go. It's already 5 to 7. So, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow we can, like I said, do the 68 and 70 Machinist quest, and then just keep leveling Machinists. And like I said, I am still looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm not even going to try and get it sponsored, I'm just going to buy it. So yeah. Alright guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye. Bye bye bye. Bye.